welcome to The Struggle with Candice Thompson, and I am Candice Thompson. And if you want to find me on social media, you can find me at Jokes by Candice on Instagram and Twitter, and my website, CandiceThompsonComedy.com. The Struggle, for those of you who are new listeners, is a podcast where we talk about the struggles of being an adult. So, you know, it's an endless pool, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Being an adult's so fun.
That's Annie Lederman, my co-host for today, because Corny Mel Hall is unable to join us.
He's going and shucking some corn somewhere. That's what we call his family. They're just a stock of corn.
So I invited the next best thing, which is Annie Lederman. She's here. Where can everyone find you, Annie?
Hey, they can find me on Instagram. If you're watching, you are already following me on Instagram. It's Annie Lederman, ANNIE LEDERMAN, and I post all my stuff. That's good there.
Perfect. And now we get to introduce our guest for today. Oh, I'm so excited. We've been talking about having you on now for, 8 months now? Okay, no, this has not even been around for maybe like 3 months.
How long has your show been on?
Like 3.
Okay, well,
maybe.
That would seem like a lie.
That's Malcolm Barrett, everybody.
Yeah, mathematician Malcolm Barrett.
He's good with numbers and
Mathematician to the stars.
I like your hood.
Thank you.
look
I
cool.
wore it
Annie,
because I saw
stop
8
flirting.
Mile the other
She
day.
doesn't know how to behave.
I don't know how to
8 Mile.
behave.
That's okay. We're both going running. She's wearing a tracksuit. I'm wearing a hoodie.
And Nick, who was
Yeah,
just
that's
in
my
here, he
jam.
also had on athletic wear.
We're both going to commit Russian mob crime.
I just like to look like I might go to a gym, but it's not going to happen.
I like it. You're like Scarlett Johansson in that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie. Remember that movie?
No, which one?
Wow.
Remember that movie
No,
where
I
they're
don't.
like super Italian?
Okay,
And he's
my
got
favorite.
he's got like a sex obsession.
No. Oh,
Yeah, it's like the first movie he like directed.
yeah, I think I
It
know
was
what you're talking
called
about.
like
I
Juan
didn't see it,
Don
no.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, it's
Juan-
called like Don
Juan
Don Julio.
Don Juan
the jerk off.
or something. Don Don.
Don Juan.
No, that
the
was
jerk
like
off.
I think Scarlett Johansson was her hottest in that. So thank you very much.
Here we are. I'm complimentary.
Thank
Can we?
you.
Okay, you guys, we have to plug Malcolm, right?
All right.
We have to tell everybody
You
where they
tell
can
me it's
find
that
him
kind of show.
because it's always that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Spread your cheeks, motherfucker. We're plugging you.
Bend over.
Oh my lord.
Where can everyone find you on social
A
media?
very feminist podcast. You can find me at Malcolm Barrett on Twitter, and you can also find me at VerbalBeRappin on Instagram.
You can also find him on NBC's Timeless, right?
It's a
Hell
TV.
yeah.
Well, as of the recording of this podcast,
Yes.
you can.
But also, it's on like
You know
Hulu
what?
and
Even
stuff,
if the
right?
podcast doesn't,
Yeah.
even if it stops, I'll still be Malcolm Barrett.
You will still be- you will still be-
Listen, you are more than your credits, but you
I
are
am.
also your credits.
But like I'm mostly my credits.
Yeah, but mostly your
It's
credits.
mostly.
Mostly. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why we had you
As
here.
of the recording of this, we are waiting to hear
We are.
if the show is going to get picked up. So by the time you hear this, it'll be like incredibly ironic. It'll be no matter what the outcome.
We're gonna manifest it. It's gonna get picked up again
it's
for
gonna
a
be
third
amazing.
season.
So,
Yeah.
but let's just talk about it like it's definitely picked up.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
you can still find it on right now. On
Yeah,
what
you
day?
can find it on Netflix in other countries.
Listen, we all want a piece of that Netflix. Whatever you can get, you take it.
and Hulu right now.
And Hulu.
And American Hulu. Which is also
so
the name of my
funny.
band. American Hulu. It's mostly ska covers.
I was gonna call you that. You're a real American Hulu.
All right. So, okay, as you know,
Your hands are freaking
I know I
freezing.
have circulation problems. Please
Lord
don't.
Jesus.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Now you've drawn the attention to my
Sorry.
hands.
Here, no,
Your
just warm
beautiful
them up.
little cold hands.
Stop it. Cold hands, warm
She's
heart.
a cold
Oh my gosh, you
handed
must
woman.
be the warmest, hardest person.
I am. It's one of my struggles is that I love too hard.
Oh,
guys.
and you brought it back to the theme.
I did. That wasn't the struggle I was going to maybe save that for another episode.
Okay.
I'm going to complain about Instagram. Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm going to complain about how I think I'm becoming a narcissist because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was
don't
gonna
like
tell
it.
you that. What? Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Annie. But no, I see it happening.
Yeah.
It's creating a culture where it's just like I'm liking the sound of my own voice.
Right.
And so now I'm like, oh, I haven't posted a video of myself. Let me do that now.
Yeah.
4 hours have gone by. I should post another video of myself. I'm sure people want to see this. I want to see this. So I don't like this.
Listen, I follow a lot of people. You are nothing. I mean, you are so in the clear.
You're nothing.
Do you
Oh,
know
no.
what?
It's
Do you,
get-
no,
it's
no,
getting worse.
No. This is what I'm talking about. These fucking. I thought all my friends had these amazing careers because they're posting these editorial pictures. Like I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, like what are you working on that you're in this magazine and everything? Like, No, it's just me and a photographer got together. It's like, oh, people are just going and getting these photo
getting
shoots for
photo
fucking
shoots.
nothing.
Yeah, they're like, this is from 28 years
And
ago.
you can try to say it's for you. You can say it's for your fucking.
Say it's for anything.
It's not for anything
It's not
but
for
you to
anything.
feel good. You're not like collaborating with a photographer. You're not like I don't need to know your diet. Like what the fuck? Like nobody. Like people are like my journey today. It's like this is your journal. Like go write in a fucking journal.
But this
Go write
is
in a journal.
like I found myself like
But I'm a part of it.
I think people want to know certain things. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a braggart by any means,
That's
but
how you know she's going to brag.
but I'm not going to brag.
I don't mean to brag.
I don't want to talk
so
about how
hot.
big my cock is.
And I have the biggest dick you've ever
See?
seen. That's what happens when you brag too much, girl.
Did that fall down? It's probably my dick.
It's slipped.
His ghost boner just knocked her phone over. If you guys are wondering what happened,
I'm on a family show. and
We're
whenever
very mature
fans
here
See this part
at-
of me,
at
they're
the
like,
struggle.
What?
they're happy that you're a real person.
Your mom's listening to this.
My mom's my number one fan.
She better be.
I love that dick joke you told earlier on the struggle. I can't show it to my church friends, but know that it was funny.
But keep doing it. No, what I was going to say is that because I think people sometimes want to know about like my hair process. So I posted one time about what products I use in my hair. And a part of me felt terrible about it. But at the same time, I was like, people do sometimes ask me what I use in my hair. So like, I feel like I'm also kind of giving back.
Well, it's weird because the internet is such a fake. It's such a fake
Gandhi,
connection.
the Pope, and that Instagram post you did the other day about your hair. It's those things that go down in
That
history.
is so funny. But I
Giving
mean,
back.
you get the DMs about your hair and shit, and like they'll like people be like, "What lipstick are you wearing?" And it's like
Yeah.
they just want a connection, you know. I don't think they really give
so
a
it's
shit
less about
their
the product.
lipstick.
You think
Yeah.
so? I think it's more so
Yeah.
about the product.
I think it's both things. I'll tell
Well,
you this.
I don't know. Your hair is pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty fucking.
I think
good.
there's probably
Thanks,
a lot
guys.
of young black girls that
Who are
like
probably
watch your
like,
Instagram
how
and
is your
go
hair,
like,
like,
that's fucking amazing.
you know
Like,
what?
thank you. And I think there are people like me that goes like, I don't care.
Yeah, my hair's short. I don't give a shit.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what
I
I
wouldn't
mean?
expect you. I just
No.
spit for a man
That's
to be
right.
hitting me up, asking me about my
About
hair
your hair care
products.
product.
You know, as a black woman, I get really offended when people tell me that I have good hair
I know,
because
it's
I
all
have
fake.
great hair. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Sorry, guys.
I tell you this, the only reason I post, and I make a habit of posting probably every day, but it's like, it's a commercial thing. Like I do it because I'm an actor. If I was a bus driver or a teacher,
You wouldn't be doing it?
no.
Oh my God, I want to get.
I don't know.
Here's me and my lesson
Don't
plan.
you want to get
Like,
that famous that you could just tap out? Like I would love that.
I want to be so famous that when I go like hello is retweeted like 50,000 times. Like, oh,
course.
he said hello.
Of course you do.
I want to
tweet.
be. I want to be out. I want to be able to just be like, you guys
Yeah.
go
Live your
see
life.
me when you see me.
I want to
'cause
say
it's too
bye,
much.
and they'd be like, "Your fave can never."
Well, no.
It's Thursday, y'all.
Somebody was just telling me, oh, my friend Tracy Ashley, very funny
Oh, I
comic.
love
Name drop.
She's
Tracy.
great. She's great.
She's
She was
amazing.
telling me that her, like, where she's staying right now in LA, because she's working on Tracy Morgan's show,
Oh,
The Last
cool.
OG. So,
Hey, look out now.
yeah, she's doing big things.
Yeah,
so she was
she's
telling me
good.
where she's staying in the apartment complex. The apartment manager walks around doing Instagram stories all the time. So like just what you're just talking about, like as a regular person, you probably wouldn't be doing these things, but they do be.
No,
They do be. She's
No.
walking around the apartment complex doing Instagram stories, talking about her day. And it's like, you're an apartment complex
No.
manager.
It's
Who
wild.
cares about that?
It's wild. I can't believe it. When people go live, this is my first time going live. When people go live, I go, who are you going fucking live for? What are we
Oh, it's
doing?
the worst.
I know.
It's friends.
I'm
of mine.
sorry that I'm doing this right now to you guys. This is
It's
what I'm
friends.
saying.
No, this is interesting. They
You're
wanna
part
see
of the
this.
sickness.
People are
They wanna
still,
see people
they're-
are hurting.
They're tuning in.
This because you look. This is
Somebody
like an
said, is this a
episode-
comedy press conference?
See, this is an episode of a show. I hate it. Pretty girls do this, and all types of people do this. Well, they'll just.
I've
hold the
never heard
phone,
of them. Pretty
and
girls?
they'll just be like, I know. And they're literally just reacting to comments that they hear. Thursday. You so
but no one
stupid.
knows
That's
what's
Gerald.
actually happening besides
Gerald's
them.
so stupid. Gerald's supposed to be here, but he's not.
And that's a live video?
And there's just so many people masturbating at home, and you're like, stop masturbating to these videos, and we'll stop taking them.
Are those hearts or masturbation points?
Yeah, no, I don't like what Instagram is doing to us as a society. That's my struggle for the week. So I don't know if Annie, you had anything.
Well, I just was getting really frustrated with the narcissism of it because, like, for our jobs, we have to do it. Of course, like, every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, I want to look good in it. It's like, it's a struggle. It's like, I want, like, how much is for work and how much is fucking narcissism?
Right.
And it's most of, I would say 99% is narcissism. And we can play it like it's not, but
it is.
It's just, and I think about it over like the past 3 or 4 years.
Look at Malcolm
I was
looking
talking
at
to my
himself.
boyfriend about this. It's like all of our problems, both of us, all of our problems are fucking social media related.
Instagram based.
It's like bullshit. I'm like mad. I saw something. I'm mad. Someone's mad at me. Someone's like pissed you're not following or something. You're like, what the hell? And then it's weird because when you follow people, I'm seeing you that's a lot to follow someone on Instagram.
Yeah.
I see you every day. Because I feel like it's annoying even like with like following J-Lo. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to see anymore. I'm overseeing you.
J-Lo?
Beyonce, how many pictures of yourself can you take in one day? I don't know.
Rihanna.
It's crazy. Rihanna's
I'm just
like
naming celebrities now.
Rihanna sometimes does her makeup though. She does like different. She does different.
She's
stuff.
doing tutorials.
But it's like Reese Witherspoon. How many times are you holding an apple?
But like, are you following? Is that who you're following? Are you following?
Sometimes I follow them. Listen,
she's a white woman, Malcolm. Yes, she's following Gwyneth Paltrow.
I'm not. No,
Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman. I'm just naming
I didn't even think about them. I would love to.
Naming the cast of the
Pretty Little Liars. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called.
That one where the domestic violence one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up for
the good one.
I auditioned for that.
Did you?
For the second season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you
gonna be
the end of the story is I didn't.
Were you gonna be the guy beating the girl in the second one?
I was gonna be a teacher who like maybe knows something.
Oh.
But more of the story I didn't.
Were you
get
gonna
it.
be the?
What a
you
shitty
audition
show. Don't
for
watch
the?
it.
Fuck that show.
Don't watch that show.
Don't ever watch Pretty Little Lies.
I don't think that's what it's called. I think it's Big Little Lies.
It's called Big Little Lies.
That's what it's called, right? I don't.
Big Little Lies. It's one of the.
I don't want you to watch shows about big lies, little lies, medium-sized lies, no more lies.
Definitely not True Lies.
No,
because
watch
you're
True
gonna see that
Lies.
weird thing with Jamie Lee Curtis when she does the dance.
Unless I'm in it, don't watch the show.
Well, that would still give them plenty of programming to watch because you're also on Preacher, aren't you?
Oh, snicker the apps.
Look at that. You see that? You're also on a show called Preacher.
I am.
What network? That's on AMC.
That shit is fucking amazing.
Of Preacher.
You were also in the movie Dear White People,
I was in the movie Dear White People,
which then
which
created
went on to
a
two
television
seasons,
series
at least on Netflix.
on Netflix of Dear White People.
I keep waiting. Justin, put me back on this show. I'll play anybody at all.
Is it produced by Justin Timberlake?
Yes, it's Justin
He's like,
Timberlake's
actually, I
Dear
would like
White
to
People.
speak to white people.
That's the name of his new album. When he comes back from doing that album in the forest, he's gonna be like, look,
It's Dear White Peoples.
I think the name of his last album was Dear White People.
My dad's gonna poop his
That's
pants.
why I didn't go through.
Preacher's my dad's favorite show.
Is it?
He's gonna be a little poo-poo in his pants. For you.
I did second season, and this season is crazier. I do a lot weirder, interesting things. The show's crazy. It's a lot closer to the comic book. It's got a lot of.
There's vampires on it this time.
It's
huh?
wild.
I met one of the vampires.
There's always vampires.
Oh,
on
okay.
it.
I haven't watched it yet, but I love you. But you know,
There's vampires this year.
But you know, I support you as a person.
There's monsters on that show. The monsters.
I met one of the vampires. I met a British guy. I think his name is Adam.
Adam, yeah. Adam
Yes.
plays
Ooh.
Icarius. He joins the season. He's amazing.
There we
He's
go.
the best.
Look
we
at
have.
that.
I'm so glad you met one he liked. Imagine it was something
Yeah.
you
I
didn't
know.
like. Except that'd be a good podcast.
No,
Fuck that bitch.
Oh, you know what?
Talk shit on your coworkers.
You wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't even know. I'd tell you afterwards, but I'd be like, you know what? They do their thing, man.
Such a good actor. That's how
God,
good.
like
That's
they
a
put
good
that
actor.
work into there. One of the other things I love about doing the show. That's what I love doing. But he plays Icarius, and he's very dangerous and very charming on the show. And the show follows his family, his grandmother, and the preacher's whole abusive family in the hometown, and then me and my partner. Julianne Emery. We play Hoover and Featherstone, and we get into some.
Wait, who's Hoover and who's Featherstone?
I am Hoover. She is Featherstone.
Oh, but you're such a Featherstone, though.
You would think.
There's something about you.
I love.
He's more of a Yanny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a straight Laurel. I hated that whole thing.
It was so
It was annoying. The
But
dress was enough.
wait, what did you guys hear?
Here's the thing. I hear that if you at certain frequencies it's Laurel, and another frequency it sounds like Yanny.
I heard Yanny.
I heard Laurel.
I heard Laurel. But I don't care. It's all a distraction from the
Also,
man.
Yanny's not a fucking word. Yeah, I know.
Yanny is
Thanks,
not a word.
Trump.
Yeah. It's Trump. I told you this would happen.
What?
You didn't vote for Hillary.
What?
This whole Yanny Laurel thing.
You know where the Yanny thing came from? The Hillary emails.
No, we're forgetting who we really need to blame this on. Barack.
Damn.
Well, he's a Muslim. Come on.
Of
He
course.
did it. Hey, you guys hear about his new Muslim series on Netflix?
I'm a Muslim.
Wouldn't that be amazing if that's what the series was? Where he's just like, actually, I'm not born from this country.
His whole Netflix
It's pronounced
specials.
Muslim. That's just the name. It's MOOSLIM.
It's just a Black Israelite anthology series. It's just like, been waiting. Michelle, put on that Black Israelite anthology series.
Oh, that was pretty good.
It's the best.
Candice, you're so pretty. I'm so sad you're not on. Can't be both on it.
Stop.
Should I just put you guys on it?
Stop.
You guys. Yours is just her.
Stop. I know yours isn't on her.
That's all right.
You
I'm
just
in a
put it on you
tracksuit.
because mine's on me. And
Yeah, what are you doing?
There's no way we
You
can
gotta
get
show yourself.
this studio just needs to get one of those
Look at my-
360
Yeah,
cameras.
she's single.
There you
Which
go,
If you
you
have
so-
a fucking girlfriend, don't fuck with her, okay? But look how pretty. Very
Stop.
funny, talented, doing
God.
great. It's
Oh.
like, it's embarrassing I have to do this, you fucking idiot.
Do this into the
I have to
microphone.
pay
They're
it
not gonna
forward.
hear it.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
not gonna hear it. But she has a, she has a
Candice is
man.
very.
She
what?
does have a man. But feel
And
free
he's
to
got a big dick.
but feel free to slide into her DMs also.
She goes, okay,
Annie
Candice
Lederman.
goes to me. I'm like bragging about my boyfriend's big dick the other day. And then Candice goes like, don't you not want people to know about your big dick? About your boyfriend's big dick?
I did say that.
And why did you say that?
Because it would attract women. It would intrigue women, and now they're going to probably flock to him and be
All
like,
I want is people. I love it when people flock to my man.
until he cheats.
Listen, I said this on the last episode. If my boyfriend cheats on me, I hope I never find out and he has to just live suffering.
Well,
I want the suffering. Look, he goes big dick and just turns his away from mine.
I mean, I feel like that's what everybody wants in a cheating situation. Is they never want to have to find out about it. Who wants to know if somebody cheated on them?
I just like
Don't
also
tell
it's like
me.
yeah.
You said don't?
Don't tell
That's
me.
how I feel. Don't tell
suffer,
me.
get hives, feel shitty, like let it manifest
feel
in a
bad.
different place. Yeah, I want you to feel guilty.
Just want to feel bad and then didn't go home.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Just don't give me an STD, you know? But I
Bam.
don't think my boyfriend would cheat on me. I don't, but who knows? People always say that, I guess.
We cut to him right now.
Cut him fucking the shit out of somebody.
He's just he's riding our 3-foot bong. He's just riding our 3-foot bong right now. No. He's been blowing it for days. It's just, I'm like, you're supposed to suck, not blow. But
You guys, this has been probably the most insubordinate episode that I think
None
that
of
we
this
have
is
done.
helpful to
None of this is helpful. We
general
haven't.
message.
Malcolm, we need to talk about.
we're
your
struggling
struggle.
to get to the struggles.
We're struggling with so many things. This is. I'm embarrassed. We need to talk about Malcolm's struggle
You know what? I'm so glad I listened to your previous podcast.
because otherwise you would have had.
No, because I thought it was going to be way too deep. I was like, I got to talk about like my
no.
drunk, alcoholism, drug addiction.
I mean, no,
I was like, I was on heroin for 4.5 years.
I did.
Even
Right
to this
before
day.
here, I sucked dick for crack. Right before I came and
Sucking
recorded
dicks
this
just to
podcast.
get rid of this.
Was that why you were wiping your mouth when you came into the
Oh
podcast?
gosh, you know how like to get off of alcohol, you have to have a little bit of alcohol. I had to suck like smaller and smaller amounts of dicks. 3.5 years.
I was down to 7 micro penises a day.
had to cut back.
They made you smoke the whole
Backsliding.
pack. Your dad was
Oh,
like,
my
you will
God.
smoke all these
You gotta
tiny
smoke
dicks.
all these dicks.
These tiny
You like
ass
smoking dicks, don't you?
Do you? You all of a sudden became Morgan Freeman and Lean on Me.
You like sucking dicks, don't you?
Do you? You smoke crack, don't you, boy? So what is your struggle, Malcolm?
Dicks.
Why haven't
for
you
all of
been
us?
listening?
These aren't jokes. I'm telling you the future. I got problems.
The future is not female for him. Let's just say
It's
that.
full of dicks.
Not that there's anything wrong.
No,
You
there's
drank all
nothing
my
wrong.
coconut water.
I drunk some of your coconut
Well,
water.
there's not that much, and we are drinking coconuts.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. You know what my struggle is?
Yes,
it's going to seem
please.
so pedantic. Is settling down in a home. I travel so much. I work so much, so I don't get to. My problem is interior decorating. That's my struggle.
You're like a hermit.
I like a hermit. This is how sad it is. I've had 2 people come to my place and go.
Who? Why get mad? Who?
The landlord and the mailman. And
They both coincidentally had micro dicks.
they
So
did. So it's very triggering.
Yada yada yada.
no,
I'm getting
so-
a discount on my rent and free mail for the rest of
yada.
my like,
that's what
mail
you
is
call
free.
that's what you call blowing a micro dick.
mail.
Yada yada yada.
Free mail. All my mail's free now.
It was before.
I don't
you
pay
idiot.
for a single document.
You just sucked dick for something that was already free.
I love the mailman just like, you suck my dick, this mail's free. Oh, all right.
I have to apologize for
You
the
love a
amount of
discount.
times we have said dick on this. This is so, I am embarrassed. All right, focus, guys.
Sorry.
So you
There's
can't.
a lot less hearts now on my thing.
I wonder why.
Well, they know your apartment's shitty. Like, this motherfucker's got a shitty ass apartment.
shitty
I'm
apartment.
out.
Loves dicks. This is the
He
worst.
loves tiny dicks and shitty apartments. You learned a lot. And if timeless. Someone
I'm also
went,
timeless.
oh,
And
you got a
timeless.
good burn on mine. Someone went, not so timeless anymore, huh?
Oh.
Ooh,
Burn.
sick burn.
Burn unit.
Almost makes something sense.
Yeah.
All right.
it was a good one.
So
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm very bad at that because I'm always traveling, because I'm working or whatever. So
Yeah.
I've had two people that go like, you should build this place up more, and I'm like, this is built up so much more.
Yeah.
Than the place I was at before.
I'm curious to see what it looks like because I came when you had first moved in.
Yes. So I've got one more piece of furniture than that.
It's hard to get
So now you have a
furniture.
mattress and a dresser.
It's hard to get furniture.
I have dresser, I have beds, I have.
Do you have a sofa
some things.
or
I have
couch? Do people say sofas?
I've got a table, but I usually didn't even have that for like the longest time.
Yeah.
And even my old place, it was like a horrible couch and like a box.
Oh,
It was
I'd
like a
been there.
table. It was horrible. It was hard. I had a friend who had a drug problem, and he was like, because the lights were out in my bathroom, right? So
I don't know why that made me laugh.
I had a red light in there. So I had a friend who told me after I moved out, he was like, "Yeah, man, I went to your bathroom to do drugs," and I
the
was
best
like,
place to do
yeah.
cocaine.
He was like, "No," but he was like, "I don't think I want to do drugs in here." He was like, "It's so depressing in this
dark.
bathroom." I was like, "So did you do it?" He was like, "No, I did the cocaine."
He needs you to have like a seashell mirror hanging up for him to be able to do
I
coke.
felt bad about it afterwards and beforehand. I was like, "Well, that's
It's
how
just the
drugs
heat
work."
light. Why is it so hot in here?
He was like, "Am I a hot dog? Am I tater tots in a third grade cafeteria?"
Why does it look like you're sex trafficking in your bathroom?
I was like, "Are you exposing photos?"
So wait, what was the deal with that light?
I just had a red light.
No, I like how you roll. I think that's cool. Your apartment sounds sick.
It was bad. It was not good. It was not
I'm
Sounds
gonna.
fucking
But now
awesome.
this is like more of an adult apartment. It'll
Yeah.
I've got like decorations that are purposeful. I just need to put up some paintings.
Why don't you have money now, right?
I got
So
money. Can I tell you? I'm not afraid to say I have money.
You looked me dead in my face one time and said, "I'm rich, Candice."
I'm rich, Candice. I'm rich.
Remember, we went to the Pikey. We went and had we met up there for like
Pikey.
drinks and some
CBD.
food. And you were like, "I'm paying for this," and I was like, "Oh, thank you, Malcolm." And you were like, "I'm rich, Candice."
You heard it here.
Here's
He's rich.
the thing. Here's
Ladies, if you want to slide into his DMs,
Oh shit, we got two singies.
They're like,
Oh,
wait.
why don't you?
Apartment sucks, but he's rich. Here's why I don't mind saying that I'm rich, because here's the thing. I'm not afraid to say no to people if they ask me for money. So that's not a hard thing.
that's good to know.
Boundaries.
And then also, it's harder to steal nowadays. Like, you used to be like, "Oh, you rich? Give me all your dollars."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, I have nothing on me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Take my card. It'll be
Take my credit
canceled in a
card.
fucking
It's
second.
canceled in 38 seconds.
Right.
Dude. So, like, do whatever you want. Steal all my stuff. It's going to be rectified in a day. I've got insurance.
That now dovetails into the next show. You're on a show called Rectify. No, I'm kidding. I just
No, it's
made
called
that up.
Rectum Files.
Rectum file.
It's like forensic files, but it's just stories of anal.
Very-
You know,
It's very G-rated.
we just keep going back to the booty.
I'm sorry. It's been 2 podcasts. I got to keep the theme on.
Is there a booty theme? What is this?
There was on the first recording.
Listen, sometimes.
Oh, people are gonna. Oh, my character.
Are people
if you
getting
didn't know-
mad?
Well, no. Some are still sad because some negative things happened to my character.
Oh, and they're now
Sorry.
they're talking about it.
Yeah, they're like, "Are you upset that it was?" No spoiler alert. I'm sure you watched the show.
No,
If you're
don't
listening to
ruin
this-
it.
If you're listening, have you not watched the show?
Preacher.
Wow.
No, you haven't watched Timeless.
No, I did. I watched some of Timeless from the first season.
Oh, all right. Well, season finale, some big things.
This is a
happen.
liar. Okay, right here.
Yeah, she was like, I watched
I did
episodes of
watch
the
when
show.
I watched a few minutes.
I watched when I was in La Jolla for a weekend doing shows. I put on some Timeless. I watched like the first 3 episodes.
It's okay. Here's the thing. Some people get mad if you don't watch the show. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Here we
I
go.
did. I
think you're
did.
lying. I believe you.
No, I
watch
really
people.
I have trouble watching my friend's stuff, to be honest. It feels weird. I feel uncomfortable.
I also don't think it matters because we're all doing so much work and putting out so much content that how can I expect you to see
No, I expect
everything?
all of my friends to watch everything I do, every sketch that I've done, every episode of anything that I've been on, every podcast that I've ever done from the beginning of when I was podcasting back in 2013. I need everyone to be, and I need...
You were in the beginning, huh?
In the beginning of podcasting. It was
like you and
I
Ricky
was the
Gervais.
first podcaster.
It was just you?
Me, Ricky Gervais, and Mark Maron.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was
we started. We were the ones who spearheaded the podcast.
We used to call you Dark Maron.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're like the same complexion. He actually is probably darker than me. So.
Ladies.
Yikes.
So wait, why don't you?
I'll see myself out.
Back to what I was saying about you having money. Now you could hire somebody to just come in and be like, decorate everything for you.
I have very specific tastes. Like when I actually do buy something, like I have some bua.
Well, you can buy it, but then they can just arrange it for you, make it look.
No, I like that. It's your shirt.
All right.
Nah.
But I have this problem too. Like I moved in my apartment a while ago, but it's like annoying to buy all the furniture. It's like, ugh, you buy one thing. It's like you spend all this money on it, and then it's like one, and then you put it in, and you go, everything still looks fucking empty.
Yeah, you need more.
I have a couch, and then I put a bed with the couch. So then it's just like I don't even use the bedroom. It's just like a couch bed in front of the TV. That's this shit.
And that's where you sleep?
Yeah.
Both of you? Or
yeah,
just you?
it's awesome.
Really?
Yeah, we made it into like it's like better than a pull-out couch. You push a bed and a couch together, and then do I seem okay? All right.
I'm like,
I thought I was bragging, and then I'm
that
realizing
sounds
it's
like
not
rock
bragging.
bottom to me.
You guys poor? Is that what it is?
We're not poor, but
She was like, we just have these crates.
we just smoke weed. You know, it's like
Sounds like you're poor.
we play video games. I'm not rich
If
like
you
you. I don't
haven't
have that
heard-
preacher money.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, Malcolm is rich.
Rich. I'm filled with money.
So wait, you
buy
also
everything.
you also don't have a car, right?
No car.
So I feel like you've kind of built your life so that you can be nomadic.
I have. I don't.
So I don't know.
I'm so fidgety.
Are you really troubled by it, or because it sounds like you're okay with this lifestyle?
It's good and bad. Sometimes I really enjoy just because I get to travel. Like half the times I'm in New Orleans. You know.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
What show is in New Orleans?
Preacher, you welcome.
So I'm in New Orleans a lot of the time, which is great. It's beautiful. People are beautiful. The city's
The food is
rich with
delicious.
color. It's all of that. But then it's annoying because then when I get home, you know, if I'm home for like 3 days unexpectedly, I don't want to like put up stuff. Like I
Yeah.
just want to sit down and play like video games.
Yeah.
You know.
You should try putting your bed and couch together. It makes Fortnite Fort Day and Night, if you know what I mean. Yo, dude, you can really fuck up some goddamn wildebeests and shit playing
Okay.
some games on that.
Okay.
I want to talk about another struggle, but Malcolm will get mad at me.
Oh,
is
say
it?
it. What is
struggle? What
it?
is
I can't say it.
What is
Just
it?
do
What is
it.
What
It's
is
about
it?
you.
What? What is it? Is it
Oh my
romantic?
God.
What is it? What is
We
it?
have a struggle.
What
Oh
is it?
my God.
What is it?
We can't say with all these people
Oh
watching.
my God, am I turning this off? What's happening? I'll turn this right the fuck off because
You guys, we're not
this will
even
go to everybody, but the podcast will go to who I tell to.
Well, yeah, then you have to leave this on.
What is it? What is this? Who is this? What is this? What is this?
What?
What? Where's it going?
Candice,
I
you
gotta
are
know.
so fucking pretty.
Annie, you're making me very uncomfortable. First of all, you're gorgeous, and I will slap.
I'm also wearing a tracksuit, so I look like I'm trying to fist you.
I haven't had hands on me in so long that I would not be opposed to
You're
that.
so fucking pretty. You're too good for people. That's the problem.
Save Rufus.
That's all that's happening. That's so funny.
This podcast has gone
It's just fun.
so off track.
It's probably not going to be good for anyone, but
It's not
going
going to be good for anyone that's listening. It's like
gonna be
mildly
great.
entertaining for the people that are
I'm
watching.
let's do
gonna
it. What do we
turn
got?
this
What do we
off
got?
because it's distracting. But
I agree.
You
I
guys
think we
were
should
great.
turn off the live stream.
Oh, all right. Just want
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
And
Thanks for
yes,
tuning
he does
in.
look like Chappelle after he came back from the comeback.
Bye,
the ripped
guys.
Chappelle. Good job.
I look
Bye,
like ripped
guys.
Chappelle.
Bye. I love you. Just kidding. Bye. I don't know you. Bye.
My phone was probably going to die. Oh, yeah, I'm on 28%. And we still have listeners, too. So here we are.
Yo, I got
I love that you're just
you got
checking
390.
your
How many did
battery
you get?
power. I got 390.
I got
I
310.
only had 70, guys. To be fair, you guys have more followers than me.
What?
Hell yeah, but we're going to pick that up because now people know how hot you are.
Stop it. I lost followers.
Oh, I'm sure I lost followers.
Okay, that part.
Because you're with two black people. They were like,
No, that would gain me followers. They're like, thank God. We're sick of all these porcelain whiteys on your Instagram. I just post pictures of white children and go, the future.
That sounds like.
What do we struggle? What's up? What's up, Candice?
I can't say this.
What
I
did
don't
you
even know why I brought it
started
up.
it?
Should I just go ahead and say it, Malcolm?
I'm do whatever
Should
you
I
gotta say.
Should I say it?
Talk. This
Please.
sounds personal. This is like when Arsenio
This is why I
Hall-
brought you on.
This is like when Arsenio Hall was on, was with Eddie Murphy.
I'm getting horny.
This is why I brought Malcolm on, just so we could
What's happening between
I
you
don't know,
two?
but this is exciting.
just trap
I'm
him.
excited. What's going down?
You shouldn't be excited.
No, you're about to
You're
get
about to
it.
get in trouble.
Am I getting roasted?
I'm on your side.
All right,
I don't
go.
even like Candice. I'm just here for her looks. I honestly just like looking
Not
at her.
a huge fan.
I just like looking
Not
at
a
her.
huge fan.
You guys, Malcolm,
What's up, Candice?
you. I can't believe I'm gonna say this on
I don't
air.
know what you're going to say.
You have no idea what I'm gonna say.
Me and Candice had raw dog sex.
We did not.
Earlier this morning.
We did not. We did not.
And she
Malcolm,
made me have an abortion.
You are the best.
I think she's going to bring that up.
Malcolm, you're the
She's
best.
going to bring up my abortion. Can't believe you'd do this on
I'm
national
not one to
on
abortion.
national
I'm not
television.
one to
His
abortion.
mother
shame.
is his #1 fan, and she needs stuff that she can take to the church, okay? And this is not helping.
This is a lot of church material. This is all. Let's do it.
Malcolm.
It's your show. Fucking run your show, man. You're going to talk
You
about
want
my
this?
abortion, aren't we?
No, you want this? You want this?
I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know.
Really?
It's so freaky.
Really?
I feel like you're
How
gonna,
you ghosted
you're
me?
Gonna, you're going to do
How
this.
you ghosted me?
I'm going to not ghost you.
He ghosted me.
Wow. Boom.
Matt is on the
His
level.
name is Paul. Annie, let me know if this is your definition of ghosting.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, I feel good.
Malcolm,
Ghosting is when you go on your friend's podcast. Anyway, go.
Malcolm and I shared a moment.
Okay. How long ago?
How long ago was this? In my car.
I don't know. I'm high a lot. I have no sense
See,
of time.
this is the problem with potheads. So,
Yeah, I am on your side.
this was like a.
Don't leave, Paul.
Paul, wow, we need you. We need
I
some
think
men
this
in
was
this room.
like a
Greg
month
is
and a-
gone.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know. Josh.
It was April. What month is it?
Today?
Oh, that was recent.
It
May.
was. It was April,
Okay.
and then
It was probably 420. He was very high.
Malcolm does not eat 420 to be high.
I don't.
right.
I don't. I don't.
And we shared a moment in my car. We kissed.
Yo, he's got it documented on some other shit now. He's like, the moment
What is
it
this
was
thing?
brought up.
What is this thing? Oh my gosh. This is like when Jesus and Mero went on the Breakfast Club.
This is awesome.
But who's DJ Envy? Matt? His name is Paul. He light skinned though. So
we shared a kiss. We shared a kiss.
we did share a kiss, and then I didn't hear from Malcolm after that, like at all. Now, mind you, we've known each other 3-4 years now. I feel
I
like.
think so, probably.
And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I'll hear from Malcolm after he kissed me. Don't hear from him. That's like ghosting, isn't it? After a kiss. After a kiss?
Did you hit him up? And
I
he didn't
did, but I think
respond?
it was, no. I just didn't hear from him at all.
For how long?
So kind of you both ghosted each other.
Well,
it was a mutual ghosting.
No,
No?
because I'm a woman.
Wow. This is tough.
Okay. So you get to ignore me.
I was not ignoring.
This isn't Bumble, dude. This is real life, okay?
Yeah, I was not ignoring.
Uh-huh.
I was just there, kind of like, he'll probably text me today. And then he did not.
And then you're like, oh.
And then I was like, he'll probably text me today. And he did not. And then I was like, he'll probably text me today. And he did not.
Was this 4 days in a row?
It was multiple days in a row.
I don't believe it.
It was. I can.
Or it might
I mean,
be. Or
you
it
act
might
like I
be.
don't have receipts. I can just pull up my
it might
text
be.
messages.
Or it might be true. That's
And remember,
what am I saying?
I think I'm the one that hit you up. I think, or you. I don't remember who did. Someone did eventually, and then I brought it up and I said, I was like, "Good to hear from you." Something like that. Finally, after
Yes.
whatever, and then you were like, "My bad. I've been traveling or working or whatever." And I was
Yes.
like, and then I said back to you, "All it takes is a text message To which he responded, "You're right about that."
Yeah, it's
And then-
hard. Boys have trouble.
So did we already handle this and then we're redoing this?
No, we're
for
doing
your
this right
podcast?
now.
Because she wants to know behind the. She wants to know the meat.
This is called the struggle, right?
Did we already discuss this and then we're redoing
No, I didn't know about this.
for your podcast?
No.
Did I already apologize and then we'll
Yeah, I don't think you apologized. I can look in text and
I
see
said
if
you're
you
right.
But what's the deal?
say
You just
I'm
were
right.
all of a sudden like, whoops, I'm like messing up a friendship or what?
It's just
I
Malcolm.
can't even tell you how prepared I was to speak about this today.
Yo, we didn't prep it. Like I'm not. This isn't an ambush.
Yeah,
or
no.
anything. I mean, it is an ambush, but I'm also ambushed, and I'm very upset with you.
This is
Candice.
an impromptu ambush.
This is impromptu. No, I was like, I hope she talks about this on her next special.
You were trying to give her a bit.
I was really trying to give her a
I
bit.
have enough bits. All right? As if my heart has not been trampled on enough.
It's very hard having a relationship with a comic in general because you're like, all of this
What is all of
gonna
what?
be
A material fodder?
It's all going to be material.
That's real.
And I am incredibly broken and horrible. And so every fault, I'm like,
You think I'm going to talk about it? So wait, has that
Oh,
been...
I know. I
has
know you're
that-
going to talk. We're literally talking about
Of
it.
course, but no.
right now.
Of course.
Using whole names.
Yeah.
I'm a guest on names.
Isn't this so entertaining?
No, I hate it. That's why I didn't call for 3
If
days.
you're really, if you are uncomfortable, we can totally change the
We're
subject.
knee deep now.
Well, we took it off live, so
Now we're in it. We're in
That
it.
did, I mean...
Now we just got to edit whatever part makes me look bad.
We're also
Now
a
that's
film
just
crew
it.
No,
coming
you're
in.
not gonna
This
look
is-
bad.
This is for my new reality show.
I think
No.
it's real. I think that's a real thing where
No,
it's
but
like
that's
you get
literally-
like with the when you hook up with a comic, there's like there's an extra level of like
very-
Fear.
for sure.
Complete
wait.
fear. But then also, I have no track of like time whatsoever. And then I get nervous. Like kissing a friend is very nerve wracking. And I don't know what to do after that. And I'm like, did we keep doing
You
stuff?
fuck after.
I don't know.
I don't know if you know how genitals work. But obviously, first base is kissing, second base is in session.
Maybe he ain't ready for it. Maybe he ain't ready for it.
And he might not be.
Maybe I'm shy. Maybe I'm shy.
I
at
don't
points.
think you're shy.
I do get shy because then I worry. Because first of all, the first sex might not be good, might come too quick, butt too big is too much. Then immediately I'm a bitch.
Wait, whose butt's too big? Yours?
Mine, I don't like the way I fit in jeans.
I wouldn't say you fit in them. You kind of bubble over them.
Do you know
but
what I'm saying?
I love when men have fat
It's a
ass.
whole,
No,
it's
you
a
have a
whole
great butt.
thing. It's a nerve-wracking and freak out.
I do think that's
I'm
a real.
incredibly insecure. I never show it because it's not as hot. Like I just wait for
Of
these
course,
moments.
it's not as hot as
I
you
wait
like
for
being
these
ambushed
moments.
on podcasts.
Wow.
But plus,
dude.
also, I was trying to be the opposite of the dude you mentioned on Tony Baker, who was texting you every 2 minutes, giving you memes of
Yeah.
how much he misses you.
Okay, there is a happy median.
Well, clearly, I don't know where that is, Candice.
That's so
we are clearly that is my struggle.
Well, then you should have come up in here with that instead
Well-
of this. I don't know how to decorate.
Wow, I like how Candice is like, you should have come in with like a proposal and
I mean, yes, where's my ring?
How many of these podcasts are about your issues with relationships? How many of
All
these?
of them.
that's her current life
It
struggle.
literally is my. I mean, I've talked about other things that are like my roommate struggle, and there's a cat in my apartment now that I can't stand. So,
Oof,
like,
sorry about that.
I know.
That's really rough.
Oh, it's gonna get handled.
You both have pussy problems. But that you saying that is actually like helpful for me too, because there's been some guys where I'm like, I thought, is that what it is? Like a couple guys who have like, did you lean in for the kiss first?
I think I would say you initiated it. I think, but I was fine with it. I wanted
I
it.
think it was a dual initiation.
Oh, I'm sure
I
it was.
think it was a
yeah.
dual
Maybe I don't know.
initiation. Oh, okay.
Maybe from what I
Damn.
remember,
Yeah.
from what I
Dual
remember,
initiation.
from what I remember, he grabbed me by my collar
What?
and he said, "Girl, you gonna give me?" No, he didn't. It was definitely mutual, but I can't. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I won't say who initiated it, but it was a
Okay.
mutual. But I think it also had been building up for a long time.
For like 2 years.
Malcolm.
No. Okay. If we gonna let's go
Yeah,
into the
let's
whole
do it.
history.
Let's do
Bam.
it.
This is why I came to the struggle. First off, I had broken up with my lady,
Yeah.
and I was like, bam. I came to Candice like hard, but
Yeah.
then she was like, eh. So I was
But
like,
tell me
okay.
what do we want to talk about? Why? Do you remember why I said?
I don't remember why you said.
Why was it?
And that's
'cause
why. And the reason
Because I'm a
why,
pothead and I don't remember nothing.
and what did he just say? I don't remember why.
Literally his excuse for all of it. So
Is I don't remember.
But
so
see,
you
I
see
feel
what
like
my
that's a
struggle would
current
be.
theme. That tells you I'm being
okay, but if
honest.
you're going in, listen, if you're going into it, Candice, already being like, I need you to change, he's going to be a little like worried about that, I would say.
I know, and I don't expect him not to be. But so what happened after he approached me and I expressed my concern, and that was literally my only concern. Like that's why I was just like, that was
I am
me.
cute.
He's
You're
adorable.
cute, you're funny.
Right?
Yeah.
Very successful.
I'm on 2 TV shows and I'm rich.
2.5, let's say at this point. Or 1.5.
not
It's
forget
1.5.
he's
at this point.
Unless whenever this airs, I've been fired from both.
That's so funny that you were like,
You get fired from both.
you're going out
within
to
the
eat
next
with
2
her
weeks.
and being like, I'm rich, and then just making out and then never calling her. That's so funny. Just dangling the carrot in front of her.
I hope this is huge.
and then taking it away.
Dangling 14 carrots in front of her.
Asshole.
You like money? Anyway,
Well, you're never
I
gonna
gotta
have
go.
any.
Here's some steak. I'm out.
But you're saying, Candice, you're not upset about whatever outcome is okay with you. You just are missing the
I don't
communication.
think she's upset. I think she's like Madonna in that Warren Beatty documentary where it's in black and white and they just talk about everything.
I just remember her walking down the street naked in that, or was that a book?
Yes, that was
Madonna.
the book where she walks down the street.
Remember,
naked.
there's a picture of her walking down the street naked, black and white. That's
There
all
is
I
a
remember.
picture of
I
that.
remember that. I think that is the book. But,
Wow.
So wait, no, this was, and that was my concern was, yes, because I know with the weed that it's like a lifestyle that I'm not.
First of all, you're
The
58 years old right now.
I'm not, it's the
You
lifestyle
do
that I just
weed.
don't.
You do weed, and she's not into that.
I'll have one weed, please.
It's a lifestyle that I'm not accustomed to.
I mean,
and
bitch,
it's not
all
that
your friends are potheads. You're very accustomed to it.
No, I'm not though, because I've never dated.
All your friends are comics, so you're at least accustomed to assholes.
Of course, yes. But I'm just saying, I'm not for someone that I'm dating. That is not a lifestyle that I'm accustomed to.
Right.
So that was literally the only thing that was preventing me because I was like, Malcolm's great. I would love to give this a shot, but that was the only thing. So I was apprehensive. So then I think a year had gone by, or maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came to you. And you probably don't remember this.
Oh, I completely remember this.
And I asked him.
Let me tell you, this is the weirdest thing that's ever
It's
happened.
not
in my life.
weird.
This is
I'm
incredibly weird.
I'm an adult and
It's
I
incredibly
communicate.
weird. You say, and then I'll say, is this what your listeners pay to listen to? Is this what
They pay?
They would. Can I just tell you, Malcolm, that
Greg?
there's not one person on this earth that would click off of this fucking podcast. This is literally the juiciest podcast I've ever been on my life. This is
First
like
of all-
a dream come true for me to
First of
watch
all,
this happen.
pretty
First of all,
good.
George is in the corner.
George!
Listen,
Giving a heads up to all of us.
John's fine, man. He doesn't give a shit.
Fine. Fine, Richard, just chill out.
Is
Press the
this?
fucking
Are you
buttons.
like so psyched? You're like texting
Are we
Nick, the podcast guy,
Richard
like, holy
broke out
shit,
his
we got a good
iPad.
one.
He broke out his iPad. Was like, I need this shit. It's going in my reel.
He's covering
I don't
up his
even know
boner.
How his reel works, but this is it.
If we don't fuck at the end
That
of
was
this, our
Richard's-
listeners will be very disappointed. This will be very
It's gonna be weird when I come back and co-host is like, so we've been fucking.
So we fucked at least 7 times since the last time we did this
It's
podcast.
weird.
I'm
So-
gonna give you guys a prescription of fucking 7 times.
Say 7 Hail Marys and fuck twice.
I'm not opposed to that. So, Malcolm, okay, so you said you remember now what happened a year or maybe 2 years
you
later.
explain it and then watch my response. Because I was never completely honest, but now
So
I'm
he had come
completely
to you. Where we're at is he had come to you. He'd gone through a breakup, came to you hard. You were upset or worried about the weed stuff, so then you decided not to go. Then
Yeah.
a couple years later,
I had thought about it some more because we've hung out now
honest. We've hung out
also
a million-
in between.
We've hung out a kabillion times.
yeah,
We get along
This sets
great.
up what I'm going to say
Right.
after.
We get
We've
along
hung out a
fantastically.
cajillion times.
right.
Yeah. And then I came to him via text and I said, do you still want to date me? And I was waiting for like a solid response. And he was just kind of like,
Who's this?
this is
I was
weird.
like, new phone, who this?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
just
like-
throw his phone in the trash.
He was like, this is weird.
That was probably the tone of my text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is weird. And I don't understand why that was weird because I'm just communicating to you that I'm now, at a point where I feel like let's give it a shot.
Can I guess before you say what it is? Okay. My guess is that he was into you. He felt rejected when you weren't with him, when you didn't get with him the first time, then became friends with you, so then put you as a friend, and then hung out with you all these times, and then all of a sudden you came back and he was very confused because he had just been put in another zone.
Of course.
He had just managed his boner, and then you're like, what about the boner?
And we've been hanging out all this time and never did anything romantic.
Right.
And I've fucking rubbed her feet once or twice. Like, well, that happened. Yeah, I remember because I was like, what the fuck is happening?
You got to rub her feet?
I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So we've like hung out and drinking whatever, nothing romantic.
Yeah.
And I'm not
rubbing feet is semi-romantic.
I'm not gonna push myself on
You already
anybody.
did, and you made your move.
I've already asked you out. I'm hanging out with you. I'm drinking, and out of nowhere, 2 years in, it's like, hey, you want to go out? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this?
And so then in Candice
do
is
you
like,
want to go out? I
you're
said,
ready.
do you still want to date me?
Which is even worse because then he's like, are you even asking me to date you or do you just want to know whether I would?
We could have had a phone conversation.
But see, it's weird. But that
Text
seems
is
very
bad.
No, of course, but I'm just saying we could have talked about
but
it.
It seems very inorganic. It feels like,
I am inorganic.
That's why it's so weird. It would have been made more sense if maybe
if we had just been out and then just started making out and then you ghosted me again.
Ooh. Damn, dude.
But
She got you. She caught your ghost. She just ghost busted you, bitch.
If it didn't happen 2.5 years into a friendship, then maybe.
I love this.
And at least then, I fucking did that and then pushed the brakes. I didn't fuck you and then not call you. We had like a kiss for like 5 seconds and then I didn't call
And
for
you
like
freaked out.
2 or 3 days. And also, that's the natural how often we talk to each other, right?
Not after we kiss. That's
We've only
new.
kissed once.
That's what I'm saying. That's new. So then we have to
I'm
now
just
the
surprised
protocol's
you
different.
didn't text him. Honestly, I'm surprised you waited and didn't text him because you're the aggressor.
I've already put
aggressive
myself
one.
out there more than enough times.
This time I'm not the aggressor because this is not right
Well,
after.
right now, bitch.
No.
This is what I'm saying.
Wow.
I put myself out there more than enough times
You
for the
did it
first
once.
2 years. Also, you've
You
been in
did
my
it
place.
once.
You've been in my place. I tried. We never got. I thought we were in a friend thing. I didn't. It was very confusing.
Well, I know, but then
People are scared with their hearts and wieners.
I know.
People
But
get scared.
That's why I think that we're in a place where it's like, oh, we're friends, so we can openly talk about these things. That's where I was coming
People
from.
are that's like, these are men. They can't talk about their feelings as easy as
I
this.
do forget that. Y'all are stupid.
It's not no. It's very. don't just. No, I'm a stick up for all men. I'm usually very fluid about this whole thing. But no, it's not y'all are stupid. It was very out of nowhere. I had no idea.
It wasn't out of nowhere.
It was. 2 years in, you've been to my place multiple times.
And you're gonna tell
I've
me-
been like spend a night or something like that. You've been like, no, I gotta go. All this stuff. So
Okay, so right there, boom. The spend the night means that we weren't just friends.
Well, you said no.
You asked me that like once.
Candice, are you confronting yourself? I'm so
No,
confused.
I'm thinking back. You did do that, but at the same time, that was after you had rejected me when I came for you.
No, I'd ask you to.
Yeah, you
spend
guys
the
seem
night
like you've
over.
been married for like 15 years.
This is the least interesting.
This is the most
This is
interesting.
either super interesting or not interesting.
This is so
for
interesting.
any girl I may or may not be dating right now.
Oh, okay.
Who you dating?
Not dating anybody. There's a girl I kissed a couple days ago. I haven't.
Oh, well, you haven't. Yeah, of course.
That was like a month ago. What do we do, Annie? You have to decide our fate.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the show. This is the part of the show where Annie
You
discusses.
throw it to the person you met 10 seconds ago. All right. Well, I've known you a long time. And no, I think that
Paul is
he
waiting for
doesn't
bated
want to
breath.
talk about it. You do want to talk about it.
Like right now or in general, you think he doesn't want to talk about it?
I think he's having some struggles.
He is having struggles. Look at his face.
I feel like I've talked for like 38 minutes about this.
It's hard
This is more
because
open
my
than
okay,
my real
listen.
relationships.
Listen, this is okay. Because how I got with my boyfriend is we were friends for 7 years. So, and when he hit on me, I was pissed. I was like, "How dare you?" Like,
Why?
Because I was like, "We're friends." Like, and he had promised he would never do that. And like, I had twin brothers owned him. Like, I put him like, I was like always getting us matching outfits, but I was like, "We're not gonna kiss." And I was like, couldn't believe it that he did that. I felt so betrayed.
Zone that is.
Well, I have a twin brother, so I just like put people like it's not weird for me to just hang out like platonically with a guy all the time. But like, so when he did it, I felt this betrayal, and then I was like, oh, I think I do love this person. So I don't know. It's complicated when you're friends, and it's like, you know, obviously you guys have a connection to the point where you want to be around each other. So it's just maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I think we should just fucking get it over with.
I mean, I definitely think you should fuck. You seem like you're scared to fuck her, but Candice could not talk about you too. You could just ask her to not talk about you on stage,
Absolutely.
and she would not. Unless you do something real crazy.
What do we sign a clause?
I don't.
An NDA, baby. Listen.
I am huge. I am famous and rich.
You are.
I'm famous and rich.
He's so famous. I could use him as a credit after we fuck.
Yeah.
Put on my resume.
I once fucked
had
Malcolm.
sex.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, then we will be hiring you for Blackish.
I did. Look, if anybody were to come to me and say, if you could please not mention me in your act, I'd be like, of course I'm not going to say your name, but you can't prevent me. If I come up with something that's really funny and I keep you anonymous, then no one knows who I'm talking about.
That makes sense. Also, honestly, I've had this happen. I have a friend, Ricky Lindholm, who's in Garfunkel and Oates.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like...
I didn't fuck Ricky Lindholm. For the record.
Also, totally sounded like a dude's name. We're like, all right.
For the record, this doesn't end in me fucking Ricky Lindholm.
Okay.
But I used to seriously drink a lot. And I would just call my friends at all times of night. So I used to like just call her and be like, let's hang out. And so
you would say it, you just scream into the phone.
Yelling. And it's text messages too, so it's just awkward.
But you can just tell.
But she called me one time during her bit, and apparently she had played some voicemail that I had left when I was drunk. And she was like, hey. I was like, what's up? She was like, I'm on stage. I was like, dope. She was like...
She called you from the stage?
She called me from the stage. She was like,
Hilarious.
I just played the voicemail. I was like, hey. She was like, you have something to say? I was like, yeah, it's Malcolm, at Malcolm Barrett.
Yeah, hit me up.
Hit me up. I make phone calls.
But were you like humiliated by it or?
No, because I'm not a stand-up, but I'm also like come from like a lot of stand-up and acting and whatever and just putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not like a huge fucking... Like if I had a tiny penis, like that would...
Yeah.
And that got
I'm really
out
glad
or
that you
something
said
like
that would be
because I was
devastating.
worried for a second.
Yeah.
That is what I will tell people.
But like, no.
But that's what I think some guys where I'm like, oh my God, I think they might have a micro
not
dick
worried.
and they're afraid you're going to talk shit.
He's like, my penis
So
precedes
not
me,
worried.
Candice.
I'm not.
I'm so
Nobody will
happy we
believe
got
that.
through that because
no one's going to
No
believe
one will
you.
believe it.
Like so not
But
worried.
maybe you were giving conflicting messages and also telling him you don't like that he smokes weed and he probably likes smoking weed a lot.
Of course. I accept that 100%. I will take responsibility for what I said, but that was
And
also
maybe you're
what I was
not
feeling.
ready to have like a relationship or
I was not.
something.
No.
Right.
Honestly,
And then-
there was a point you did some stand up because I also like went through a really crazy 2-year period in my life. I'm much better now. Now I'm like drinking water. I'm like fucking working out.
Yeah.
Muay Thai.
You look like the
And I'm
Rip
rich.
Chappelle. Everyone
And
said
I'm
it.
rich.
And I'm rich.
People really said that. they
People
were Rip
approach him,
Chappelle.
no, they come to the store. He comes to my show sometimes and he'll be in the hallway and people are like, hey man, can we get a photo together? And he knows that he's on shows and stuff, but there's a
50% chance it's
that they
stage.
think
That happens
they
to me
think
with
he's out.
the girl from that 70s show, and like people
yeah, Laura
people will
Prepon.
double
Laura
check. Like
Prepon.
people that don't know that are not paying attention to Scarlett Johansson will like double take
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't look at her nudes and then look at my tits and go. I mean, I'll tell you, it stopped. There was a dip
Hold
in
on.
people telling me I look like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, no, you
When
do
those
look
nudes
similar.
responded.
You look like both those hoes.
But it's embarrassing when someone comes up and they're like too excited to see you, and you're like, it's not me.
It's not me.
It's someone else.
No. I got free food on an airplane once because they thought I was Dave Chappelle.
And you're like,
And they were like,
Free
you're like, I'm rich, bitch.
yeah. 'cause
You
it's
do keep
back,
saying you're
like,
rich.
in the back. I do, because I am, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's so annoying is that they always give these celebrities free things, and I'm like, they're not the ones who need.
I'm like, what
the
happened
free
when I was
stuff.
poor?
Yeah, but you haven't earned it. Okay.
You're right. I haven't earned this tuna
Yo,
milk.
broke ass has not earned
But if you keep fucking
this side salad season.
Instagram storing your shit, maybe you'll earn it.
It'll be huge.
Maybe I
It'll
will.
be huge.
But so you had a fucked up.
Yeah, so
dude,
I'm really honest with
And you
out
went to-
loud
yeah.
and public, so it's like not a big deal. But I remember there was a time she did a stand up. She did a joke where she was like, I'm just looking for a good man. I was like, I'm probably not it.
That was his inner monologue.
I was like, because you were saying something about dating. You were like, I just had a dad. I was like,
He's like, this is not gonna end well.
I've never dated a woman with a father. This cannot work out.
I'm like, this is gonna work out. This is gonna work out.
But and I hear like even Brian Moses makes fun of me. He's another comic at the store who does roast battle on Comedy Central, and he'll even
Name
say
drop.
this.
I'm friends with Brian Moses.
She always gets. People always think she's Brian Moses.
Yeah, they think we're the same. And so he'll even bring me up on stage. Like this next girl, she's just too respectable. Like I would try to holler at her, but I respect her too much. She reminds me like of my mom, and I can't do that to her. And I'm just like, this is legit a struggle of mine that I'm tired of dudes saying they respect me.
I respect it too much. Reminds me of my grandmother. Ladies and gentlemen, Candice.
They don't want to just fuck you. They're like, we can't just fuck her.
She's very attractive, but I wouldn't fuck her because of morality. Candice, next up to the stage.
But like,
well, maybe they're afraid they're gonna have to be like, feel like they're
gonna
in
have to do
school
better.
a little or something.
No, they're gonna have to do better. Like,
Or maybe
get
they feel
your
like
shit
they'll
better.
be guilt tripped over a kiss. Silence. Mic drop. I'm out the studio.
First of all, you should be guilt tripped about a kiss if you ghosted me afterwards.
2 years. It wasn't a ghost. This is how long we talked. In the conversation, already apologized. Feel like I won.
It wasn't a ghost, but at the same time, I did call him out on it because I thought I should have heard from him after the kiss.
Did. Which I understand. I totally get.
Yeah, he gets that. He said, you're right. So I'm not mad at that at all. But
But you thought you would bring it up.
Is this your first fight?
To your 30.
As a
We're not even
couple,
fighting.
Official couple.
This isn't a fight.
This is our first official couple fight.
You guys, I've been I can actually marry people, so
You can officiate
no,
a wedding?
I can't really. I'm just kidding.
I was like, Malcolm.
Candice was like, great.
I think.
She's like,
What if we did just?
yo, I will say something. Can I just say something?
Ended?
Can I just say something? Wherever your guys' relationship goes,
We're just married at the end of it.
wherever your guys'
But we still
relationship
live in our
goes,
separate places.
But you put a post at the end of this podcast.
she has all these paintings she wants to hang in your apartment, if you know what I mean.
I do.
But I will say this: wherever happens to your relationship, both of you guys are like a catch. Each
We are both
separately are
catches.
catches
You
as
know what?
fuck, like really big time.
I am catches as fuck.
And your catches as fuck.
It's catches
and
is.
Your catches is. Oh my god, I'm learning.
We gotta speak like black people. Catches is.
Your catches is. And I think you would both be very lucky to be with each other, but also just to be friends.
Well, I'm willing to explore it. Malcolm says
I'm too shy on the thing.
that means he's willing to explore it as well.
I think a beautiful thing happened.
So
here.
the next time he comes on this podcast, he will be coming on. We aren't going
he
to have
won't
you on.
smoke weed anymore, and
Definitely smoking all the weed.
He would
the weed is the fun thing to
kill
smoke.
himself first.
I'd rather you all die in a fire.
We'll come back, and Candice is in here so fucking blazed.
It's not that I don't get high. I do get high.
But that's what I want is when we come back, we're a couple and she's blazed as fuck.
Yeah. She's wearing like weed stuff.
We've switched completely. You're like, Candice ghosted me after we kissed. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what you're
It's
talking
not
about.
a ghost. It's a puff of weed smoke. Is
I
why
haven't
you
talked
didn't
to her in
get the
5 days because someone's on that marijuana.
Malcolm. Okay, so yeah, this went to a place I didn't expect at all today.
I'm
Oh,
the
the
happiest I've
struggle.
ever been.
I can tell you what I'm struggling with.
Can you hand me
A
one
boner?
of those waters, please? Is this a fresh one?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'd only give you a freshie.
Please, I have no energy.
This is his flirting. Just let him do it.
Okay. Sometimes you have to throw them a bone.
Sexual tension.
You're like, I'll throw you a bone if you just fucking stick your dick in me, okay? Just fucking stab me with your bone, please.
That's all I've been asking. All right.
So you guys hear the news about Trump?
That he's cool.
That guy's super cool. Anyway,
so awesome.
slavery was a choice. Let's talk about that.
Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you guys, I agree with everything Kanye West said.
Anyway,
Bye.
which is more important? Anyway, I gotta go. Let's see what's most effective on this podcast.
Look at the time. No, we do have to go, you guys. It's been an hour,
This is
What?
amazing. Wow.
and I'm exhausted. And is anyone else exhausted?
I'm a little
I think you
exhausted.
guys should go to bed.
I want to thank you guys for the first podcast that I'll not be advertising to my followers on Twitter.
Really?
I'll probably put it out there because I'm
But he's
like,
a little,
what's wrong
it's
with
a
me?
little. I understand that though. Sometimes I don't do it. It's like, it could be one tiny thing I said.
Of course.
No,
and you're
I-
like,
I
I'm
actually-
not,
I don't know what I said on your first one, but I didn't retweet it. There was something I said that I was nervous about, I
Oh,
think.
really?
But I'll retweet the fuck out of all these.
Was
yeah.
it the Jew
Okay, I
thing?
didn't.
No, there's just topics that I hit that I was like,
No, we
worried about, I
talked
think.
about, we talked about something that had been happening in the comedy community, in
I think
the
there was
female
one-
comedy
yeah,
community.
I just had some
What
shit
happened?
happen.
What happened?
We all started scissoring and it got weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
We all got on the same moon cycle and it was very bloody.
That's what I worry about. Thank you for answering that.
Yeah.
Been thinking about it.
You welcome. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this.
Is there a guy that's going to come in the middle of this podcast? near
No,
the end
that's
and
it.
Do that?
We're just doing.
Yeah, it's so much is different. My view of you is so different from when you first came in the door.
Why?
Well, you were
because you're
just like,
vulnerable now.
yeah, you're vulnerable.
No, that's not what she was going to say.
No, you're like, I just know, I don't know. I just learned a lot. I mean, this is like the most I've ever learned about a person in a podcast.
on a podcast in an hour.
I think you're great. I mean, I think you're
very
amazing.
honest.
I think you're really cool.
I'm very
and
honest.
Malcolm's the best.
I came in there. I sat there quiet in my
You
corner
were,
on my phone.
you were
like
nice.
I'm,
You
like
were a
I'm too
nice.
cool for
You were
school.
a good following podcast person.
Very follow the
Has anyone ever told you you have a future in podcasting?
Yeah, and then I punched them in the face because I said, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, you've been a fantastic guest, Malcolm.
I'm really good at being a guest on these shows.
Yeah.
I know. We'll have you back.
I feel like a different person would have reacted not as entertainingly as me.
Of course, but I did trust you, and I knew that whatever was about to happen was going to be.
It's gonna be.
Was gonna be all right.
ratings blockbuster.
Yeah, was it? I gained 2 followers already,
But you lost 7, so.
so it evens out. What? This bitch can't do math.
She's so bad with numbers. And so is Malcolm. He can't seem to call them or text them.
I don't know if 1's a 3 or whatever.
Oh, all right, guys. Thank you for listening to The Struggle again. I've been Candice Thompson. You can find me at Jokes by Candice on social medias and CandiceThompsonComedy.com. And Malcolm, where can everyone find you?
Well, not for 3 days if you kiss me.
Boom.
I shot at myself.
If he could drop these mics, he would have.
Got me.
Got me.
At Malcolm Barrett on Twitter, and then VerbalBeRappin on Instagram.
And you used to be able to find him on Tinder,
But now I'm on Grindr.
but now he's on Grindr. We've turned him gay.
Now, since him and I have gotten married on this podcast, he'll be closing those
Now you
accounts,
can-
right?
They're gone, baby. They're gone.
Annie, where can everyone find you?
Annie Lederman, ANNIE LEDERMAN. You guys all heard me almost forget how to spell my name on Instagram.
Yay, you guys, that was a struggle. Make sure if you've been listening to this that you subscribe if you haven't already done that. Tell all your friends and family. If you listen to this regularly and we make you laugh, please pay it forward and tell somebody.
And you can also find her boyfriend between the couch and the bed.
Yeah, with a big old
a crease.
It's like 27 hours where he gets his arm stuck, but it's just his giant dick. And then we sawed it off and actually got rid of him and just kept the dick.
and kept the dick.
Yeah.
It's the only
Now there's just 12
part that's
inches of
useful.
dick
Anyway,
left.
till next
There's
time,
only
guys.
13 inches of dick.
The struggle. Goodbye. You idiots.